Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since we have touched upon this series, but I had exams, I had a lot of stuff to do, but I'm promising you that uploads will be much more uh, frequent around this time. So we're back at the 1950 season for F1 Challenge, changing the history of Formula One series we are doing. And before we get into the race and the qualifying, I think we have a lot of news to talk about or what's going on before this round. Of course, we are racing in Switzerland this round, which is a track that didn't really have any experience prior, so I had to go off practice lap before. So the news going into this round is that Scuderia Milano are again doing a weight upgrade, and alongside them we have an upgrade for Ferrari. Ferrari have also said that in case of the underperformance of the drivers at Ferrari, because the project is just not going well this season, Ascari and Raymond Samer are on their way to replace these drivers even mid-season if needed. A lot of drivers are hitting retirements from the racing scene, especially my teammate Prince Bira, following also his very bad results over the course of 3 races. Fangio also has said that if Alfa Romeo don't have any success in constructors and racing, he might consider switching teams into the next seasons. So we will see how it goes. While this is also going on the news, we can also see the qualifying lap of that I'm doing in Switzerland, and we are about to hop into the lap and talk over it. So as you guys know, I'm not very good at qualifying, and especially around fast circuits. So going into this lap, I was on a pretty decent time, but things were about to change, as you can see in the following corner. Yeah, well, that wasn't very smart of me, was it? I decided to keep continuing, obviously, because I just had to get a time in. I didn't want to start last. I had Joe Kelly behind me on the what's it called, the Alta. So yeah, well, the final lap was a 3:01, which isn't a bad time considering I crashed, but that's gonna be the lap time for now. As we can also see, Jose Furlan Gonzalez goes on pole position once again, and we will start the race 24th. And as we line up to the grid, we line up 24th. We're waiting for the flags, man. It's green. We got stuck in gear. We got stuck in gear on reverse gear. Oh my goodness. Here you will see just me trying to fix. You will hear my controller being unplugged in a bit because I was trying my best to genuinely just fix this issue. I don't know what happened, but I reconnected my controller. As you can see, it just works. We got a bunch of people just retiring behind us. I think Komotsi retired. We're 29th. Leslie Johnson in front of us has also retired. Big screen freeze. A lot of just this season has just not gone well, apart from like the first race has it. We got Paul Walker on the slowest car on the grid, and here we have a fleet of cars just not going fast. We got the pole sitter, he's suddenly 19th. I don't even know what's going on. And up top the hill we have Lavec. He has spun around Let's see what happened. He just spun the car around. He still continued the race though, for now at least. Oh, what a very eventful start this was. We're currently lining up 18th. We got the pole sitter behind us. He is trying to overtake us, but I don't think he will. We have currently chasing Franco Roll, which we will also pass very easily. We're chasing. Oh, Potsy and Whitehead just decided to. Okay, let's just park to the side. Let's check what happened to them real quick. Okay. They just decided, you know what? We'll just park the cars. I think Potsy is out. I don't think Whitehead. Yeah, Whitehead continued. Whitehead is not out. Here we have the Monaco Grand Prix winner, Tony Branca. He cut the inside of there with the Kilavasi. Goes out Paul Peach, the Maserati, very, very slow. We're currently creeping up on our teammate Prince Bira, who's also heading for retirement, as we mentioned in the news of the week. So we're currently chasing him, and a bit late into the first lap, we will pass him, and we will move up to 11th, away from points so far. We have Serafini, who is 5.5 seconds ahead. We have to try very, very hard to catch up to him. Although, saying that, he's being held up by Felice Bonetto as we move into the second lap. We have Guy Mariez down to the side, and we have passed the Ferrari of Serafini there. And Felice Bonetto on the Scuderia Milano. We dive down the inside there, and we get that done. You can also see Robert Manzon to the side. He has retired from this race. A very, very beautiful track, to say the least. I'm not the biggest fan, but you will see why in a sec, as we have the standings right now in the race. Giuseppe Ferrini is leading, Juan Manuel Fangio creeping up to him. We got Taruffi and Parnell behind, so it's an all-4 Alfa Romeo. Harry Show 5th, Fagioli 7th, Geoff Crosley in 8th, and obviously us in 9th with Serafini in 10th. And as we approach to the third lap, just please look at what happens. I lose control of the car, and I just crash. I either had to crash into Guy Mariez, or I just had to crash into the wall, into the hay bales. I decided to move the car out of the race line, and I blocked Serafini, but my bad, I guess. That's the end of our race. Here we have the race results. Giuseppe Farina finishes first, Juan Manuel Fangio second, Taruffi third, Parnell, Fagioli, and Sanesi, and no top 6 of Alfa Romeo. Geoffrey Crosley, Harrisell, Serafini, and Felice Bonetto round up the standings. And as we approach the standings, the overall standings, we can see that Giuseppe Farina leads the way with 58 points to his name, a 17-point gap back to Juan Manuel Fangio with 41 points. Piero Taruffi 2 points behind him on 39, Fagioli on 38, Tour de Graffarid on 33, Tony Branca on 27, Gonçalvo Sanesi on 24, and Reg Pano on 20, Geoffrey Crosley on the Alta, 19 points, Paul Peach, 18 points, Jose Fernando Gonzalez, despite his 2 pole positions, I think the other one was in Monaco, he didn't really manage to really capitalize once again. Harry Schell on 14, Felice Bonetto on 13, Clement Bionzetti on 10, Pierre Levesque on 8, Robert Mazan on 8, Guy Mariez on 4, Henry Levaux on 2. Domenico Serafini gets Ferrari's first points of the season. Maybe the upgrades actually did work, but they didn't really provide much apart from 2 points. Peter Walker on 1 point, and then the drivers with 0 points to their name 4 races into the season. We have Charles Pozzi, David Murray, David Hampshire, Geoffrey, Franco Roll, Leslie Johnson, Prince Bira, Joe Kelly, Nello Pagani, Peter Whitehead, Luigi Villoresi, and Gianfranco Comotti. Going into the team standings now, we can see that Alfa Romeo lead the way. I think they have already confirmed the championship on 230 points. Scuderia Achille Vasi, surprising everybody, up into second with 42 points. Uh, our team is on 33. I don't think we will really go much higher than that. I think we will actually go down. Scuderia Milano on 23, Alta on 19, Maserati on 18, Talbot Lago on 14, Cooper on 14, Cinca Gordini on 8, and Ferrari get their first points of the season. They go up into 2 points. They go ahead of VRA and Scuderia Ambrosiana, but I didn't really think it's the point of adding them here. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Once again, sorry for going away for that long. Exams, they kick our asses, low-key. We're going on to the next race. If I'm not mistaken, the next race is in Belgium, which I think will also determine a lot of things for the championship. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.